the delegation was able to visit the Antalya Museum, which is one of Turkey's largest museums. It includes 13 exhibition halls and an open-air gallery. It covers an area of 7,000 square meters and has 5,000 works of art. In addition, a further 25 to 30,000 artifacts which cannot be displayed are in storage. As a museum exhibiting examples of works which illustrate history of the Mediterranean and regions in Antalya, the museum is one of the most important of Turkey's museums. The museum won the European Council Special Prize in 1988.
One of the things that struck me, I think when we were at Taub University, was when one of the members of their faculty was talking about Turkey and the richness of this land. She said 3 great civilizations rose and collapsed on this land.
Next, the group had the opportunity to visit the old harbor yacht marina at the harbor, which city walls enclose the oldest part of the city. In Kaliki,
the port in Alanya was just so beautiful, and it kind of just reminded me, made me think about how Turkey really has so much. It's an ancient civilization, and it's a modern civilization, and the two seem to coexist so beautifully.
After leaving the marina, the group set out to visit Hadrian's Gate. Prior to arriving at the gate, we had the opportunity to see the remnants of an ancient Roman aqueduct, which was the system by which water was carried from the mountains into the towns. After visiting the aqueduct, Aspandos was an ancient city in Asia Minor, located about 40 kilometers east of the modern city of Antalya, Turkey. It was situated about 16 kilometers inland from the Mediterranean Sea. The Greek spelling of the name is Aspandos. According to tradition, the city was founded around 1000 BC by the Greeks, who may have come from Argos.
Travel is very easy, so Turkey is centrally located, and any student studying abroad will be able to rapidly move to other cities in Turkey, as well as to other countries, both in Europe and in the Middle East. What a great place to visit.
It is through understanding and communication that the world comes together as a global village. I will be a catalyst in helping Dr. Paul M. Brown in giving this program the widest possible circulation, and to make sure that we stay in touch with Lincoln and the rest of the staff, and to encourage our students.
The advantage of our native students going to international studies, whether it's to conduct research, whether it's student exchange programs, and also whether it's faculty exchange programs, but also just students coming to Turkey or other parts of the world, is vitally important, not only to them educationally, but also to their tribes in which they represent, because what they can learn when they travel to, let's say, Turkey, for example, and learn here, then they can take back to their own reservation and use that and implement that particular knowledge that they learned here into their own tribe.
Their neighborhood, the region, if you will, be one where they are engaged for peaceable relations and mutual understanding. And this is part of the Turkish spirit, and it comes through very strongly for all visitors to the country.
What we're extremely excited about is that our first student is coming to Turkey on a TCA scholarship this semester in just 2 weeks. My first student, whose name is Rachel Cheeseborough, will be here in Turkey. She's going to be studying at the Middle Eastern Technical University on the program that is run by CIEE, the Council on International Educational Exchange. She's a student who has incredibly limited financial resources, and therefore the TCA scholarship is what has made it possible for her to come to Turkey. We're so excited that she will be our first student in Turkey and the first of our students on the TCA's wonderful minority student scholarship program.
African Americans have been so focused upon race because we had to. The system of slavery in the United States was very different from the system of slavery other places. We therefore were made aware that Afro-Turks often don't think of themselves in terms of race. I hope that African Americans will not impose upon Afro-Turks any of our own racial baggage, but I do hope that we can share with Afro-Turks the sense of pride that we have, particularly with Barack Obama's inauguration. We can share the pride that we have in our African ancestry. This is most important, and I hope that the bridges that we build, we can share senses of identity, but also share the ways that we constructively can help each other to see the future in better and brighter terms.
If you're a history buff, you can have history. If you like modernization, you can have modernization. So I certainly do expect that I will be able to promote study abroad in Turkey to our students.
In our next program, we will bring you a special segment on the TCA's recent trip to Mexico. A delegation from TCA was hosted by the Mexican Red Cross for a ceremony in recognition of a gift of ambulances to the Red Cross. We will close with a brief clip from the dedication ceremony where Lincoln McCurdy, president of the TCA, accepted the thanks of the Mexican Red Cross. Until next time, I'm Michelle Crosby. All the best from Washington, D.C.
De igual manera, Cruz Roja Mexicana, dedicado a congresistas estadounidenses Silvestre Reyes de la coalición.